Now, anyone who's known me for any period of time knows that I hate weights. I hate bicep curls and arm stuff, all the things that people who like weights love. I can't stand them. So it's very surprising to me even that I really like this routine that we're about to do. It's called Shoulder Burn. I originally called it Michelle Obama Arms and then was advised by the marketing team that I should never say anything political. So instead, I decided to protest downtown. Ha! Just kidding. Actually, not kidding at all. But there we go. So Shoulder Burn Series A. I came up with this back after I was had given birth to my son, and we couldn't afford a gym membership, and even if we could, I couldn't afford childcare so that I could go to the gym. So I had to make do with what I had around the house, and I made do quite good. This is still one of my favorite series because no matter what I have going on in my life, if I can put on a halter and look forward and see a little cut there, all of a sudden I can feel really good in the middle of a bad day, and that might make no sense to anyone, but it's the one thing. If I look down and I see a cut, I can remember that I'm strong. And you'd be surprised how frequently that might be. So with Shoulder Burn, we want to grab 2 weights. I'm using 3 pounds only because I can't find my other 2-pound weight. I'm pretty sure I have my kids to blame for that, and I didn't want to go tearing the house apart and make you guys wait for it. So this is a series that is meant to be smooth and go from one series to the next. We've got the side lift, front lift, straight flies, and then press ups. The thing to remember about the straight fly is that we do not want to engage your neck at all. Make sure you have something. If you want to practice doing it in front of, I don't know, your iPad, taking a video recording, that's fine. But make sure you are watching what your neck does. If your neck is engaged at all, stop what you're doing and get a lower weight, because when that is happening and your neck is is helping along, it's not a bad thing. It's just not what we want. It means your shoulders aren't doing the work and we're asking them to do too much work. As a matter of fact, it's totally fine to do this with no weight at all. You'd be surprised. So here we go. Roll your shoulders back, lock your cage, make sure your glutes are on, your pelvis is doing its job. Start with side lifts, going straight out, not above shoulder level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do 10 sets of those, and then front. 1, 2, no rest in between. 3, 4, 5. Now swap to press ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, not engaging your neck at all. And we don't want your elbows coming below your shoulders. And I just messed this up. So that's the last one. And then we've got the flies. 1 little bend in the elbows. 2, 3. When you go back, we don't need to go way back. We're not hyperextending our shoulders here. All we're doing is you feel your shoulder blades draw together and a response here in the front part of your tummy. 4, 5, 10 of those, and then 1, 2. Now you should feel it in your neck. I do. So the way that I reset when I start to feel this in my neck is exactly what I did, rolling it around and loosening it up. If you need to stop for a minute, roll your shoulders out and start again, that's just fine. But I know I'm using a weight that's too heavy. I just literally don't have a lighter one. So that is it. That is all. Double checking. Yep. That's all for Shoulder Burn A. When we go to the next part of the series, we're going to do all of that and then add more to it. So enjoy this while you got it. Yay!